Gonna start in just a moment. Alright, everything works. I think everything works. I have been informed. I am under the impression that everything is working. I am, in fact, streaming, to the best of my knowledge. This is technology which I don't trust inherently. You know, when I'm just by myself here in the pre-show, I can just open the soundboard and just go at it. I can just do that all I want. No one can stop me. You know, I can just
play the game.
Well, I'm not playing the game right now. But yeah, so we just got through the
Welcome to the Maze of Death.
Yeah, there was a maze of death. There were some weird traps, giant faces behind doors. But we got through it.
He's going there, and then he'll be there.
So we be there. But I really am wondering,
What am I fighting for?
because this game is just pure
Chaos.
and I mean it's supposed to be here for the
Lives.
but I'm just not getting it. Okay, I think I'm done. I think that's out of my system. That's out of my system. Let's get going. How's the game audio? Game audio is fine. Okay. So that's the wrong button. I've been playing some JRPGs recently where the mini button's on triangle. And you can see where that's gone wrong for me. Alright, so we are here. We need to go to the northwest corner there. Because that big room in the northeast corner has our buddy, I think, Icrius? The guy whose keys we've been collecting. He keeps losing his stuff everywhere. And we had to find the 3 pieces, put them together, and all that. While he's there, his skeleton's there, just chilling. Right, you know, but Home Slice is missing his head. And we probably can't get his loot if he doesn't get his head back. So remember kids, no matter how angry you get, don't lose your head over it. Alright, so going from the save point. Do these idiots respawn? I don't think they do. I did have to kill a bunch of idiots to get here. These Golem mages. Oh wait, this guy respawned. Are a really bad time in the mid-game. Because they can stun you, they can curse you, they can darkness you, they can make you slow, which they can do everything to you all at the same time, which isn't fun. That's not a good time. And in the mid game, they take like in Shadow's Cave, they take like 7 hits to go down, which is too many, especially in narrow corridors, or when there's more than one of them within firing range. Which, again, is not cool. What's that noise? I don't recognize that noise. I mean, that was in the earlier stream. It's archived. How fun that was, Jatsu. So you can go find that for yourself. Just me cursing constantly and losing my absolute shit. But, I mean, with the Triple Fang, leveled up to, like, I think level 30 at this point. You know, these guys ain't shit. You know, 2 hits, they're down. Even if there's 2 of them in the same room, I can deal with it usually. I have a bunch of health, so I'm fine. I have health regen on, like a baller. So yeah, I need to backtrack all the way to the starting square. Well, I have all these Icarus keys. I can probably loot all those rooms to the north of here. Not that there's much loot worth looting, you know what I mean? But I still give it a shot. Alright, go through this hallway of bullshit here. Sticking close to a wall. Oh, that's a different hallway. I thought it was this hallway. Or was it the other hallway? I think everything's blending together for me at this point. Which, well, you're asking, wait, how's this all blending together for you? All these areas are so visually distinct. How could you not, you know where everything is all the time? And fair point, chat. Theoretical chat. That's a good point. That's on me. But somewhere there's a hallway of bullshit. I think was that in the previous dungeon area? Might have been in the last dungeon area. Oh well. So I've been going around collecting all of these Orladin keys like there ain't no tomorrow because there's 6 doors here, all of which want one. Ah, it's 2 of these guys. But one of them needs to get up first, which is enough time for me to kill this one. Juke around. Oh, that's a miss. There we go. Man, this triple fang has really good stamina recharge. I might finish the game with a sword, even after I get the Moonlight Sword. Yeah, so these things need a key. So the door needs a key. These things need a key. You just need a lot of these damn things. Gotta watch it slowly. Get in there. Very erotic. Oh, that's useful. So I have most of my magics above 50. I wonder what the, and I think getting these magics above certain levels is what unlocks new magic. So I've been unlocking stuff that I'm not sure what it is. Blessings is probably like an ultimate heal kind of thing. That'll be useful in the final boss. What do I have here? Firewall, Firestone. So I have Fireball, so I have 3 levels of fire. Stone, Haze, Wind Cutter. Is Haze part of Stone? So that's 2 levels of Stone. Well, Stone Heal. Earth Heal is Stone. So that's 3 levels of Stone. Wind Cutter, Tornado. I think I have a wind thing in the non-battle magic, so that's 3 levels of that. Freeze. This looks like a... Oh, so am I max? With wind? My wind's at 65. My earth's at 46. So probably 60 is where you get the 4th level spell for these things. I'm guessing. So I have Lightning Bolt, which... Okay... Yeah, because... So Fire Resist is one of the fires. Is Antidote a water? I think Antidote's water. So Light and Blessings, I think, are both a light magic. Missile Shield. What the hell is Missile Shield? Anyway, I want to get all of them above 60, is what I'm saying. And I'm most of the way there. Also, my power is 96. That doesn't seem right. Unless power and strength are 2 different stats? There's nothing useful in here. Because the old magic stat's been broken out into those 5 elements. And the old strength stat, I guess, is power, and then wisdom is important. I don't remember why it's important. I read somewhere months ago why it was important. But it is. So I'm probably high enough level to use sword magic if I wanted to. So let's see here. Give it a swing. That's what that swing is. There's no sword magic. Okay, or it's higher levels. I don't care anyway. But yeah, so I have these and all that. Okay, so let's... I never found the copper key. I completely missed the copper key. I have no idea where it is. So it got me up to 54. That was a 3 bonus there. That's nice. That's fine. Now that I'm in the late game, where most mobs aren't going to be a problem, I'm just thinking of how I'm going to build myself to maximize stats for the boss fights coming up. You know, that's just where I'm at right now in the game. This being the third time around for me, I'm too familiar with the flow of these things. Aha! How about you? Yeah, eat shit. I could probably sell my remaining Orladin keys for a bunch of cash if I wanted to. You close enough? I am close enough. Look at that thing. Yeah, just slowly spinning in there. Oh, great. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I got another one. Fantastic. Merry Christmas. That's just what I wanted. So yeah, I have this dungeon I need to clear out, get the loot being guarded by Mr. Headless over there in the other room. And then it's the end game. I mean, shopping. A little bit of shopping, but then it's the end game. I think everything is cleared out. That guy in the corner there. Guy in the corner here. Ah, he almost darknessed me. Almost got darkened. Or blind? I think, well, it's called dark, but really it's like blind from a normal RPG. Hot take? What's a hot take? Come on, Lionheart, give it to me. Is it my hot take or your hot take? Which one of us has a hot take? Man, I would rather play Oblivion than this. Like any day of the week. What if Dark Souls is first person? It probably wouldn't work because Dark Souls relies on you rolling around everywhere like a dumbass. And rolling in first person just does not work. Like, I think I've seen games try that where they don't roll the camera, they just have the camera like bob up and down, or down and up. Like, there's dashing, so maybe like a Bloodborne could be first person. Oh yes, okay, Jatsu has the real hot take. Dark Souls in VR. I don't know how it would work, but it would be the most cursed thing imaginable. Ooh, yeah, no, rolling around in real life, I don't think that's gonna work with those expensive, delicate headsets. Oh, so how is Ubisoft making you do the rolls in VR? Are you just pressing a button and you just character rolls? Does it do the whole, like, kind of bobbing down then bobbing up thing? I think you're gonna have to play that and report back, Lionheart. Oh, another two. Man, like, this is the point in the game where either you have the equipment or you get fucked. Because if I had any sword but this sword, I would be cursing the name of God going through this. Oh, hey, free key. This better not be another key. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to use these for. Because there's only 2 people who are stoned to get unstoned. And they're already unstoned by this point. Like, you can't get here without unstoning. So I don't know why it's giving me all these picks. The hell am I, like, how many do I have? I have like 4 of these things. What the hell do I use them for? Because I don't get turned to stone, do I? Do I get turned to stone? do the Lamius turn me to stone if I'm really unlucky? Ah! He almost got me. Son of a bitch. At this point, I'm just trading keys for more keys. Well, I got that crystal. I should eat that crystal. Where's that crystal? Where's that yummy crystal? There's a yummy crystal. Hum nom nom. Alright, so I've looted this whole area. Yay me. One of the things that, I mean, I've put, God, like, almost 40 hours into this trilogy at this point, I think. And I still haven't been able to really figure out definitively whether these games actually have atmosphere. Oh, hey, first time chatter. Welcome. Yeah, the textures are, I guess, have a higher pixel count than previous Kingsfield. They do improve the density of the textures with each game. But no, the reason why this thing doesn't run at 30 is because everything is polygonal. And there's a lot of it. And their game engine just can't handle polygonal stuff. So having a game engine that can't do polygonal stuff with a game where every single thing is polygonal doesn't work out that well, as you can imagine. But this game runs significantly better than the last two. Like Kingsfield 2, ooh boy. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That was like, each second was RNG whether the frame rate was going to be like 8 or 17 frames per second. Like, it's like it was a disaster. It's maybe one of the most unique combat experiences because you speed up and slow down randomly as the game tries to generate the assets around you. So you have to be able to like get a feel to predicting like how quickly you're going to be doing anything. Oh, no, I'm not playing on hardware, I'm playing on emulator. But I try to have the emulator set to as accurate settings as possible. So maybe this looks worse because it's not on a CRT. Because fuzzy CRTs make fuzzy textures look better. Yeah, I do have Ocarina of Time on the on the N64 though. I just don't have the capture equipment to put it into OBS. Alright, well, something's throwing fireballs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people romanticize the late 90s, those early 3D games, more than they should. Because most of these things are barely playable in reality. Like, everyone remembers the half dozen games that ran at like 60 FPS when most of them absolutely did not. And that's part of what I'm doing with my blog series is demystifying the whole thing piece by piece. I've not played Tobal yet. Oh, Jatu in here with the hottest take imaginable. Frames are overrated. Yeah, who needs frames? Like, I mean, you know, there's the fatal frames. You know, it's cool when the frames are fatal. We can all agree on that. This guy respawned already? Good God. Wait, the modern fighting games? Oh, Tobal. Oh, yeah. I think for the later generation PS1 games, when the hardware was more solved, you know, we probably got better running games right up until they tried to do more with the hardware than it could take. So it's almost like maybe like a skewed bell curve with performance, where it starts out bad, and it started out bad, trust me on that. You know, it gets better, then goes back to being bad. And what the fuck is this room? Like, what? The Polyphony Digital Mech game. Polyphony Digital Mech game? I mean, Jatsu, this better not collapse because it's the only path forward. So, do I just run across this? Do I just book it? Okay, let's make sure I'm set up. Oh, but there's lootable stuff. Alright, so I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to... Oh, yeah! Cool! Okie dokie then. What happens if I walk on the rail? Is this rail count? The rail counts, everyone. Breaking news, the rail counts. Does this work? That does work. Haha. Omega Boost. Omega Boost, haven't heard of that. That's interesting. I'll get to that at some point before 2030. With the rate I'm going. So let's see here. Orlodinsky. There we go. Just erotically going in. Wait, who's throwing fireballs? Can you stop? I can't even see you. That's like extraordinarily not cool. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. What are you? Why are you? Oh, it's the spider lady. You haven't seen those? I haven't seen them for a while. Can't get over there? I can't get over there even. I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna dip. I'm just gonna dip out. Hey, it's one of these things. So the key with Kingsfield is the jump works. I mean, the run works a lot better than it should. Like you can run across. Oh well, okay, it didn't work there, obviously. I can just run across this corner, huh? There we go. Well then. Oh, that's connected. Okay, where did that? I need to heal. What does Blessing do? Oh, that's not doing anything. Also, who's screaming over here? Can you stop? I'm gonna file a noise complaint against these monsters in this dungeon. Noisy bastards. Alright, what's blessings? Oh, that's heal everything. Cool! Spider ladies. Definitely the boobiest game so far in the series. Definitely more boobs than usual. Actually, I don't think the previous games had any boobs whatsoever. Now there's two monsters with boobs. The spider ladies and the lamias all have boobs. Oh great, a pig. Oh no, I'm doing save states. In actual hardware, you'd go back to the last save point, and the save points are far between, let's say. So it would be a very hardcore in question mark experience doing it that way, and I would not finish the games, any of these games, because there's some sections that are much hotter bullshit than this. Like that bridge, tame. Very tame. Very manageable. Compared to some of the other shit in this series. Can these spider ladies just stop screaming? I know being a spider lady is, like, probably unpleasant, but come on. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, that doesn't... Hey, Verdite. Oh, spider ladies, can you just not... Can you just not light me up constantly? 3 hits killed him. Okay. Whoa, there's just constant fireballs. What the fuck? How much is blessings? 18? Sure. Just taking every fireball to the face. You know, that's saying something about Dark Souls, it giving you more information than this. Because Dark Souls tells you not a whole lot. But yeah, being in third person is inherently better than the first person in terms of just information. You know, on-screen information. Like, you have a lot more situational awareness in third-person games than first, which is usually part of the point in first-person games. They don't want you to see everything for the experience. But when you pull hot bullshit as hot as Dark Souls, like, you need that third-person view. But I would say the item descriptions in this game in Dark Souls are on a similar level of not helpful. Alright, so take a run across here. There we go. Oh, Kiku music? Yeah, so I don't know if you probably weren't, yeah, it's your first time here. So picture in your hand a PlayStation controller. Usually in these first-person games on the PlayStation, the L1, R1 are used to strafe, to walk sideways. You know, so you have the right and the left D-pad are for turning, forward and back for forward and back. If you want to go sideways, you have to use L and R1 in these games. So the thing that's different about King's Field 3, as opposed to any other game made by sane human beings from this era, is if you want to strafe to the right, so go to the right, go to the right over there, you press R1. Wait, no, sorry, strafe to the left. You press. See, I don't know right from left. It's part of my problem. That makes this even harder. Anyway, to go left, you press R1. To go right, you press L1. Whereas every other sane game, you press L1 to go left and R1 to go right. So it's inverted controls for the strafing, and only the strafing. It took me like 5 hours to get used to it. And even then, I still can't tell left from right. Which is a problem. So here's the thing about FromSoft games and the internet. They're kind of designed to where you need outside information. Like, you're not abusing anything by looking stuff up. Like, that's kind of like the culture that it comes from. I've talked a lot about this. I've been trying to like wrap my head around it as best I could. Oh, change the binding. The binding changes are on the emulator level, and they reset every time I close and open the emulator. So I just got used to it. But no, so like especially in Japan, like or like early strategy guide, early like community hints. You know, like kids on the playground or kids in the arcade. You know, like giving each other information about stuff. That was a thing and to be expected. I think starting from the mid-'80s. So that's why, yeah, the original Zelda is completely unplayable without outside information. Like completely unplayable, just going in blind. You're supposed to talk to people about it. You're supposed to get information from elsewhere, call the Nintendo helpline, talk to kids on the playground, buy a strategy guide, whatever. Read Nintendo Power, you know, however you did it. So that was what the guys who made King's Field experienced, I guess, in their teen years back in the 80s. You know, especially with stuff like Wizardry, you know, which was a big influence here. Like the game told you jack shit, and you found out through like social means. So that's baked in. to this design philosophy. And that continued forward to Elden Ring even. Like, that's how their games are made. You aren't supposed to be able to figure it out in-game unless you're a freak who puts hundreds of hours into it. So, like, looking things up, using, you know, the multiplayer features for the later games, that's all part of the design. That's what you're supposed to do. So anyone telling you that that's cheating or that's doing it the easy way, like, they're assholes. Don't listen to them. Which is part of my entire thesis around streaming all these FromSoft games. Also, I'm streaming all the FromSoft games in order. And then writing big, long blogs about why they're all bad. Because they're all bad. And the world needs to hear it. The world needs to hear and see why all these games are bad. That's where I am. And no one's going to believe me that when I say they're all bad unless I play all of them and get good at them. Then I'll have the authority to explain in detail, in far too much detail, why they're all bad. So that's the ambition, at least. Well, those guys seem annoying. The firewall doesn't do anything anymore, does it? It's not particularly useful. I'm gonna get this thing first. Alright, let's do the very erotic Orladin key. These things aren't gonna block any of the spells, are they? No, because they're all aimed at my face. More picks! What am I using these picks for? Like, how many firewalls does it take to kill these guys? It's a good thing I have those poison resistances on, or else I would get instantly poisoned. See, my poison resist is up to 100 because I'm using all of my accessories for poison resistance. Because I just don't want to deal with it. It's good because it's a FromSoft game, which means there are poisonous bugs or poisonous traps just everywhere, all the time. So not dealing with poison is helpful. Makes it a lot easier to deal with this room specifically. I mean, Genshin Impact is designed for you to feel good, right? They want you to feel good, so you spend the money. You know, it's a different design philosophy and stuff like Genshin. Yes, of course it's more fun. It's supposed to be more fun. Like, Elden Ring isn't supposed to be fun. I mean, look, chat, this is probably an off-color thing to say, but trauma is usually more memorable than relaxing than being relaxed. There, I said it. And I don't regret saying it either. Alright, does that hit? Hey, that hit! Wait, did that hit? Did that hit hitbox? I didn't see a flash. Okay, that got him because I heard him moan. He moans when you hit him, because that's what he's into. You know, I don't feel like changing equipment. Just gonna use the arrow on her. It's more than one arrow. Oh wait, did the first one not hit? That's why I don't use the bow in this game. To the triple thing. I guess those weren't hitting. Oh yeah, like in fighting games, you know, having the overpowered character, you win and that feels good. right? That does the thing in your brain. But it doesn't leave that much of a lasting impression. And I'm not a card person, mainly because I'm not that much of a pervert. But I would imagine similar concepts there. That's all fireballs. Every one of these enemies has a ranged attack. The last stream I had of this, there was a lot of talk about this current. Should I even talk about it? I'm not going to talk about it. A current game that hates you that is being memed a lot on YouTube, and like it's not good, but it's you remember it. So I have a running joke / insult about how FromSoft design mainly just appeals to programmers. It's programmer brain, and what I mean is, when you're a programmer, most of what you do is looking through code for bugs, and based off of very little information, just staring at something for hours, failing 100 times, and then eventually getting it right one time. And if that doesn't like activate something in your brain strong enough, you're not going to have the patience to sit there and do all the debugging with code. And that's a skull. And that's kind of a similar mentality that you need to play Dark Souls, or to get good at Dark Souls without extensive help from outside resources. So that's, I guess, the first part of a working theory that I have on it. Wait, what's this doing here? Oh, did I get that one already? Oh, I guess I got it already. How many crystals do I even have? How many crystals do I have here? I have 2 of these. Eat them up. Very tasty. I have this. Eat that up. Very tasty. Got a Verdite. Yeah, eat that up. Very tasty. Alright, so lights above 60 at this point. So you see, chat, I also played Lies of P, and I had a better time with that than with Dark Souls, or any FromSoft game. Which I think is very funny. That's the one that I had a decent experience with. That spider lady respawned. Oh, thank you, Lionheart. Did you see my top 10 before or after I added all the text? Because it was sitting there for like a week before I found the time to type everything in. Alright, deal with this shit again. I imagine the enemies have, in fact, respawned. Yeah, it does. Because the Talos Principle 2 is one of those games that doesn't come along very often. Like, that's a goddamn thing right there, the Talos Principle 2. Like, holy crap, that's a real thinker. Like, it makes you think. It's a thinky game. You do a lot of thinking while playing that game, like in every way possible. Like, there's puzzles. The puzzles ramp up from dead easy to mind melting, which is how puzzle games should be. And then all the plot and character stuff, because you get basically dropped into a city full of navel-gazing philosophical robots, and it's up to you how you deal with that. You can just throw a span in the works. You can just be like, hey, I'm here for the puzzles, I don't care. Like, it's political in ways that most video games are too afraid to be political, but it's not topical, right? Like, it's it's like the foundations of like political philosophy almost is what's going on there. On top of all the stuff with, the nature of spirituality and religion, humanity's place in the world, even though humanity's extinct in that game. What it means to be a person, which is what you usually see in robot games. Like, there's just a lot going on there. There's a lot to consider. It's like 35 hours long because there's just like 200 puzzles, and it's well made. It looks great. It sounds great. Like the environments are beautiful. The voice acting is on point. The writing's good. It's a game that you should play. Like, you'll be a smarter person for playing that game. And I say that very rarely about anything. Yeah, I know, yeah, the Serious Sam guys make, like, the most deep and thoughtful video game, puzzle games in existence, somehow. That's the duality of man. There's two wolves inside of you. One wolf is Serious Sam. The other wolf is Plato's Republic.
So we're getting deep with this stream of yours.
Oh yeah, very deep. Yeah, but chat's been very talkative today. I love them all.
Okay.
They're very precious to me.
Okay, so like, that's cool. Are they being tolerant of your bigotry?
Yeah, like I'm 3 games in so far. Like I'm probably like two streams away from being done with this.
I'm still kind of shocked that like a FromSoft defender hasn't rolled into your streams and just completely shit on you.
I know, right? Like that's kind of what I've been waiting for. Like I need a punching bag to just vent on. Like I need to have like a heckler in the audience for me to just say the worst things imaginable to.
Also, please don't do that.
Oh, okay. You don't want me to do like a stand-up guy just destroying a heckler?
Like I mean, at that point, I feel like you're just playing into the hands of, drive-by trolls, and like, what do you actually get?
Catharsis mainly, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like what's actually gonna happen is nothing good.
I mean, already nothing good is happening.
When you kick the hornet's nest, hornets come out.
I mean, if the hornet's nest even knows I'm here. Oh, also, chat. I've heard that Cookies and Cream is in fact brutally hard, which will be very funny. If and when I get to it. Anyway, so here's our buddy Icarus. I'm pretty sure this is Icarus. It's not Orladin, because the one guy said Orladin died in his own maze, which that's loser shit right there. I'm pretty sure this is Icarus, the guy whose stuff we've been collecting. So we need to.
People give Squaresoft, Square Enix
Demon
shit
Key.
for like just dumb names that are like clearly homages and like amalgams of like legends, but boy, From sure is like a lot of times just up its own ass with that.
Yeah, I mean, they don't write anything interesting on its face. Oh, that was like a whole scripted sequence. Look at that. But they make it all very obscure. And the obscurity lets you fill in the interesting bits. So, they have you do the writing for them, almost. It's like that kind of storytelling.
Well, I'm more talking about Old King Allen and like some really dumb goddamn names for things, and like Cinder, like just dumb.
Yeah, all
The enemy
names
named
are bad.
Phalanx, and it's just literally Roman shields with spears sticking out of
Oh
them.
yeah, it's just a spear blob, just a blob of spears.
No.
No.
Adjudicator, like being an actual like judge dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. There's some deep lore here. This world of Valicia was created by Silval. Silval put Elwyn to rule over the ocean, Elfos to rule over the sky, and Valad to rule over the earth. Oh, it's a symbol reeling off the side.
I mean, that's not actually cuckoo.
After
That's not
many
actually a
years.
weird idea. So they said, for me, it's wild that they were making console games that feel like old PC RPGs like Wizardry. Like, that's why FromSoft, as a developer, was founded. Is they were a bunch of Wizardry dorks.
Well, I mean, they were already making business software. Then they branched out into this because one of them figured out 3D rendering.
Yeah,
software.
and like the origins of FromSoft is not too different from like Atlas. Atlas also a bunch of like otakus that liked Western RPGs, in particular Wizardry and Ultima, and decided to make their own company.
Yes, I got Megaton. Anyway, so after many years, Elwyn and Elfos returned to Silval.
Paranormal Side is very good. If I can, I might stream that.
Only
today.
Valad remained on the Earth to
And
rule.
I'll be happy to go late. Also, is fucking Rio really playing Digital Devil Saga?
Hell yeah. Okay, well, sorry, I'm going to throw it
Oh
to Rio when I'm
shit!
done.
I'm sorry. I fucking am gonna bop out
Okay, fuck you
and
too.
watch. No, I'm gonna still be here, but
Oh,
I am
okay.
gonna. Oh yeah, he's playing Digital Devil Saga.
Valad created the elves and the dwarves to
I'm a
inhabit
digital
Valicia.
devil saga.
Yeah,
That's
I know
the-
you are.
Is this the PS2 game? Yeah, it is. It's the PS2 game.
Oh, that one.
That's a good game.
Yeah, there's two
That
of them.
game's-
There's two of them.
That game likes to kick the shit out of you.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
that
those
game.
games are secretly harder than Nocturne.
Okay, so anyway, next he created the other creatures and later men. They all lived in peace at first, but soon men began to drive the elves and the dwarves to remote places. Men began to fight among themselves, and Valicia was thrown into turmoil. After careful contemplation, Valad revealed himself to men as Seath and Gyra. Seath became the object of worship, and Gyra became the object of hatred. Valad was pleased at first.
See if also make a bad Final Fantasy game worse.
But Seath and Gyra soon began to compete with each other and lost sight of the missions given to them by Valad. Evil creatures were produced during the struggle between them, and Valicia began to fill with wars and malice. The wish of Valad was then to be carried away by Icrius, the High Elf, who instructed Orladin to give his power to whoever would defeat Seath and Gyra once and for all. Now the power shall be given to you. You shall be the savior of this land. Valad's wish will be done.
Was
So-
that like? I'm reminded watching this stream by Rio.
So there's
That-
deep lore.
There's something about the transition from 2D Shin Megami Tensei enemy sprites to the 3D models in the PS1 to PS2 era, where they look fucked.
Well, what do you mean?
Like there's
That's
something
just what
deeply
PS2
upsetting.
games look like.
No, there's something deeply upsetting about the monster design of the Shin Megami staples
That's,
in
yeah.
like that old school 3D on PS2, PS1.
Oh, it auto-equips everything. Yo, all the armor auto-equipped. Hell yeah. What are my stats? No, they're fine. Oh, I don't need that poison stuff anymore. I can get rid of the silver ring. I can do... Protects against paralysis? Sure. I'll do that.
Yeah, but here's the deal about this Final Fantasy 13 apologism.
Do
Not saying that you're
Go
not
off.
allowed to like Final Fantasy 13.
Go off. No, you're
If
not
like,
allowed.
If you like narrow corridors and you like a scripted game,
I love it.
Final Fantasy 10 is so much better.
People love Uncharted.
But also on top of
FF10
that,
is
like
so
the
much
game,
better.
the game loses that when it goes to Grand Pulse and then it tries to do its idea of an open world game
That
in the
part
style
is
of like
whatever.
Ubisoft, and it is terrible.
That part's whatever. Well, that's the part where if you don't learn the battle mechanics and the class change mechanics,
It just fucks you up.
Yeah, you lose. You're done.
I did the
Near the gutter.
I did the Titans Labyrinth stuff up to the point to where it was very clear that
Yeah.
this is the part of this where I can only progress when I do New Game Plus.
Yeah. Oh, so wait. FF13 is amazing. Sometimes you want to run through the corridor and cry how beautiful the UI music is. He's just 2 hours in. Oh boy. Oh buddy. You're 2 hours in, huh? You're 2 hours into the ride.
Yeah. Wait, here's the deal. I actually like that starting environment in
How
Final
dare
Fantasy
you
13.
like anything?
And then it just hits you with a bunch of like proper nouns, data logs, and characters that are kind of like introduced in media res.
You see, the Foul Sea are beings that
They're robot gods who
they're-
make you do dumb things.
they're robot gods who will take people and turn them into lessee, and give them a focus. The focus is a mission you have to do as a lessee, or else you turn into a seath. And a seath is what I turned into because I did not get good at FromSoft games.
Or did you
see.
turn into one of those floating stones and grand poles that basically asked people to complete a mission?
Oh, that's when you complete your focus. You see. So if you do your focus well, you turn into a pretty crystal. If you mess up your focus, you turn into a seath. Yeah, you see.
which is
Just
monster.
a monster. It's just a monster. Why is there an electric box? I think I went the wrong direction. Where am I? Yeah, the beginning is fine. And the last cutscene is hilarious, I think. Everything in between is a bummer in Final Fantasy 13.
It's fine.
Wait, why am I back here? Where am I? Who am I? No, tell me, who am I and where am I?
There is a level of, like, basic playability to Final Fantasy 13.
For the most part. Wait, where's my
That
thing? Where's my
I
thing?
feel like when people talk about it like it's one of the worst games ever made, because you've played 2 video games.
Well, that's because they get to Grand Pulse and then get their ass wrecked and then just are bitter.
I don't know, dude. That first Barthantalus boss is like
Yeah.
not
Oh yeah,
fun.
it's bad. Yeah.
There are plenty of fucked up bosses in Final Fantasy games.
Yeah. EOX death. Looking at you. So, what the fuck is anything here? Alright, so that's the cold coast. Actually, I never went to that cliff in the cold coast area, the whatchamacallit place. The Field of Ice. Yeah, the Field of Ice. So where the fuck am I in the Field of Ice?
Brayden, I don't disagree with what you're saying. Like,
But he disagrees with what you're saying, you see.
no, but like when I
sorry.
look at the games that we've played for Off the Deep Ends, which please subscribe and you can suggest
Please
extra
like and
entries.
subscribe.
Yes,
Yeah.
Please go to
But
the Patreon for deep
When I look at
listens.
what we've ranked on our podcast, like honestly, there are
Honestly.
so many games that are there are so many games that are worse than Final Fantasy 13 on this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, of
Like,
course.
I'm gonna pass these games by you. We're gonna start at the bottom,
Oh boy.
and then we're gonna see.
No, let's
how-
not start at the bottom. Let's start
Let's-
at the midpoint.
Start
Okay.
at the top.
So that would mean.
Start at the top.
Okay, no. So I'm gonna say a name of a game. We're gonna do what Brayden asked. We'll start at the middle, which the most mid game on our list continues to be Hybrid Heaven. Would you rather play Final Fantasy 13 or
I'd rather
Hybrid
play
Heaven?
Final Fantasy 13 than Hybrid Heaven.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
The combat is fun.
Okay,
Kind of.
Borgmaster.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather play Hybrid Heaven or Final Fantasy 13?
I have never played Hybrid Heaven.
Would you rather play Risen or Final Fantasy 13?
Ooh, would I rather play Risen or... That's a good question. Probably Risen.
Risen is funnier, Brayden.
Risen is much funnier than Final Fantasy 13.
It's true. But once again, Final Fantasy 13 is a much more playable game than Risen. Risen
say
does not
that-
want you to play it.
Mr. Dubious is saying that games that are of a questionable quality are not actually creatively pleasurable to play? What is this? Who are you? Are you the same Brayden that I knew yesterday?
You're not the Brandon I
Yes.
married.
Listen, I left the house today.
Wow.
I went gift
Alright.
shopping.
Now, I'm gonna say that the ones above Risen, it's Biomotor Unitron. I would play Biomotor
Oh yeah,
Unitron
absolutely,
over Final
100%.
Fantasy 13.
Yes. The Tomb
And then
of the
above
Samurai.
Biomotor
Yeah.
Unitron is Digital Devil Monogatari. I would play that game before 13.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe Brayden.
Oh, there's the Crystal Flask. God
If I
damn
if
it.
I hear you out in terms of Risen, like what Final Fantasy 13 would be the 20th.
Dead Body of
game.
Nora.
Like, don't
Who
get
the
me
hell
wrong,
is Nora?
Risen is a better game than Final Fantasy 13. Cause I love
Thor.
I love
Who
sadness.
the fuck is Nora?
Like here's what I would say. Like Unlimited Saga, infinitely worst.
I
Aiden
would rather play
Chronicles,
Unlimited Saga.
That's because you're sick.
Uh-huh.
Aiden Chronicles, infinitely
No.
worse. Secret of the Stars, far more incompetent with less like meat on the bones. Powers, Lord Banif's Deceit. I would never play that game over Final
I'd
Fantasy.
play the
13.
PC version.
Virtual Highlight.
Yeah!
Virtual Highlight is funny. Cuckoo Music. I have not played Street Fighter
Where the fuck
in a
is
couple months.
anything? Is
I
this the
am a
place?
Zangief main.
This the place?
I thought you were Honda.
No, Honda's my secondary.
Man,
Oh,
I need to
right.
get back to Street
I
Fighter
like
6.
big guys who hit hard and don't and their bread and butter combos are like 3 moves.
You like big guys and you cannot lie?
Yeah. Also, if you've seen they put out the new costumes, and I am very close to buying the one for Zangief.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Because he's wearing like a vest and glasses.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright.
It
Back at Prayer
he's-
Hill?
yeah, it's like librarian Zangief.
Prayer Hill. Prayer Hill. The Hill of Prayer. The Hill of Prayer. Right, yes. The
I
Hill
just
of
like
Prayer.
grabbing people.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah. I just like
Hill of
there's
Prayer.
nothing more satisfying than someone like a Ken, for example, trying to pull their bullshit on you, and
Uh-huh.
then you just grab
What-
them mid
what if-
kick.
What if you just got rid of those those Street Fighter 2 characters?
Why
in-
are you
in
making
6?
this argument again?
Because Street Fighter 3 is like the correct Street Fighter.
Yeah, no, Third Strike's fucking great. Don't get me wrong, but also that game's reputation is post-mortem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like no one cared about.
Wait, so did the first Street Fighter 3 kill fighting games, or were fighting games already dead when it came out?
I mean, arcades were already in a bad place in '97, right?
Yeah. All right, so there's supposed to be a key here. God damn it! Where's this fucking key?
Also, as I have learned the hard way, Street Fighter fans really get upset when you point out that there was that weird, what would you say, like almost a half a generation console cycle when the Tekken series was more relevant on consoles than Street Fighter.
That's not even a controversial take.
No,
though.
that's just
Street Fighter fans really get their feelings hurt when you point that
But
out.
That's not controversial.
Well, no one cares.
Tekken was way more relevant during
Oh,
the
of course.
PS2 era.
This is a
I'm
terrible
not
diagnosis.
saying- I'm
Tekken Tag
literally,
and Tekken
I'm
5
literally not.
were
I'm
big
trying to
deals.
say that I
Yeah.
agree with you. I'm just saying that Street Fighter fans are in denial about that.
Is that the key?
Well, maybe they should.
Or is that a seam? Is that key, or is that a seam in the texture? That's
The
texture.
only Nile I care about is the one that brings
Water to the
life
Mediterranean.
to Egypt.
Yes. Yeah, I'm starting to think there isn't actually a key here, and I'm being punked. But it's a very important key if it is there. Oh well. I'll just not finish the game. That's always an option.
Oh, see, I like pressing forward to parry. I think it would not work as a mechanic if there was not that risk involved.
I like it when there's a run button.
So you like MK?
Sure.
Oh wait, you don't like fighting games? I remember now. Just being like, oh, I played arcade mode for 5 minutes. I don't know. This Saturn game's bad.
I mean,
did I ever play Manon? No.
Actually, the Saturn Street Fighter 2D fighting games were way better than the PS1 ones.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, but you don't like any of them.
I'm willing to admit that, like,
if you hear a child crying, it's because there's a child crying.
I mean,
okay.
Life is hard being almost 2.
You could make an argument that, like, Virtua Fighter was blow for blow keeping it up with the PS1 fighting games.
Sure.
Until you get to, like, Tekken 2, where it's like, okay, the war is lost.
Yeah, because they stopped putting out Virtua Fighter games for a few years. Like, if Virtua Fighter 3 was better and came out, like... Oh, this is a big guy. What the
Yu
fuck?
Suzuki has never played a video game before.
Ah, that is the problem. Like, he just makes them. He doesn't play them.
Oh, no, See, I'm not doing a bit because at one point during the development of Shenmue 3, he's like, I don't really keep up with games.
But,
he should.
I mean, by the time you get to Tekken 3, the war was over.
Yeah, Tekken 3 is a very big deal. And it has a dinosaur who farts.
As it should. Another big guy. There's some big guys in here. Why are there big guys all of a sudden? Oh, I'm cursed.
Yeah, speaking of which, there was a recent interview about, like, the fate of Virtua Fighter, because someone asked, like, the last
when
person in
Sega was
charge-
like, guess what, fuckers?
If Ultimate Showdown, if Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown sells real well, we'll consider it. Like, they found that guy who said that, and he's like, yeah, I don't know, we're interested. Maybe. Maybe not. Apparently, they asked that guy all about, like, well, what's the state of Virtua Fighter after Sega did all of those, like, revival games in that trailer during the Game Awards?
The Game Awards, Sega was like, guess what, fuckers, new Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, like, Golden Axe, and Shinobi. And I'm like, what?
And it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, and then, well, yeah, Jeff needed more time for ads.
Yes.
That's my joke.
I mean, the award show doesn't fund itself, apparently.
No, it does not. And it very much cannot make any sort of
here's
statements on
the
Israel
quote.
and Palestine either.
Absolutely cannot.
All right,
no.
so here is the quote from the former lead of Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. We are reevaluating everything right now. Virtua Fighter doesn't use so many tricks, special moves like in Street Fighter. It's very realistic. How can we make it more dramatic? It's something we're working on and debating.
I mean, from what I've seen, from what I've played, like, those early Virtua Fighter games were way more grounded than the Tekkens.
Yeah, even Tekken, even compared to Tekken, Virtua Fighter is very
grounded.
Like, this man does karate.
He sure does.
Whereas Tekken is, this man does karate and his fist is lightning. And
Yeah.
also, this Mexican wrestler
It's about a metaphor.
wears a jaguar head as a mask and just makes jaguar noises.
It's called a metaphor.
Because video games are good.
Yeah.
It's not a metaphor, it's life.
Oh, I see.
It's metaphor Refantasio coming next year.
I see. Where the fuck am I?
Also,
oh, that's where I am.
The update to Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is really fucking good.
yeah, I'm glad that that game got another shot, because people, it sure did get murdered by COVID. Because it turns out that putting out a fighting game with bad
Rollback and
bad
network code.
net code.
Oh, chat. I just saw this. So, chat, if you like the way that Shinobi looked, I highly recommend looking up the FMV cutscenes for the Saturn Shinobi game.
Yeah, art.
Art. Yes, it's art. I highly recommend doing that. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Cuckoo music. Got tested positive first time, huh? Oh, you got real far. I got COVID earlier this year, and
I don't think I've had COVID.
wow, look at you.
Or not that I've noticed.
Wait, so yeah, I got COVID when I decided to travel to Mexico. Out of curiosity, have either of you played the PS2 2002 Shinobi game?
It's on a
Right,
list.
No.
That game
That's
is
on the list.
I forget, did that come out before Ninja Gaiden? Look that
Ninja
up.
Gaiden was 04.
Okay, that came out before Ninja Gaiden. It's like a prototype of like that style
Of character action.
where it's like, we want to kick your teeth in.
Uh-huh.
Also, fixed camera angles.
Fixed camera angles. It was a more innocent time.
Oh, so it's more Onimusha.
It's the
game
But
that
only
also,
makes
they
you
made
mad.
a sequel to that where it was Nightshade, and it stars a female lady where she's got,
She's a lady.
boob armor. Yeah, she's
yeah.
got boobage.
She's a
And then-
kunoichi,
But
which means
but-
boob armor in Japanese, I believe.
But the thing about Nightshade is that by that point, like, that style of character action game where it's like super hard, fixed camera angles, and also do the one thing that we need you to do to beat this boss over and over again, had already kind of gotten tired until Ninja Gaiden made it fucking buttery smooth. Yeah. Nightshade.
How do you guys feel about this creepy forest exterior to the evil castle?
I like the way PS1 games look
Ah, very good.
because
Oh.
I'm
That's not herbs.
broken inside.
Uh-huh.
So what's the state of wizardry clones on the Saturn, Mr. Saturn?
In the US, they none of that shit happened in the US, so I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, just nighttime in trees all the time. All right, so where's this royal key I have? Royal key, royal key, royal key. Another light crystal. Everyone likes light crystals. Everyone is saying how much they like light crystals. Is there a door here? There's a door here. Hey, another one of these things. It's useful. Some writing on the wall.
I just wish I had like
My son, as the new king, you must watch over the holy sword and protect the people of your kingdom. I guess that's the
I
only.
just wish I
hint
had the kind
have.
of friend group where I could trick people into playing, I don't know, Bariki 1.
Mariki 1.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Want me-
so
want me to tell you what
trick me
Bariki
into
1
playing
is?
it. Just trick me to playing it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Super Neo Geo 64 emulation ain't there yet,
No, it ain't.
Oh, man.
which is that's all you need to know.
So what we're saying
No,
is,
Bariki 1
I'm not
is a
playing Bariki
fighting
1.
game where you move forward and back with 2 buttons.
Yeah.
It's almost like a precursor to dive kick,
Yeah.
and you use the stick for moves.
Hell yeah.
And it's SNK's weird experimental.
So it's the best fighting game, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's SNK's weird experimental fighting game that came out on hardware that they only made 6 games for.
Cool. Hey, a
Which is how
fountain.
you know it's good.
Is it a magic fountain, or is it just a fountain? A tree stump.
I'm just, talking about like weird like PC games that got ported to the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn with our Wizardry talk. I'm just again reminded of the graphical remake for Zork for PS1 and Sega and Saturn,
Oh,
which
right.
it has fucking Yuzo motherfucking Koshiro music.
That was only on. That's only in
Yeah.
Japan, though, right?
Only in Japan, but there's
Yeah.
a fan trans.
Fan trans.
Japanese. It's not. I imagine it's not a text parser.
No. But also like, yeah, because it's a console game, so yeah, it's like it's a weird game. It's a very weird game, but it also has a Yuzo Koshiro soundtrack that does not fit the game at all.
Good.
Yes,
is not-
and
Let's just say is a bit of a tradition with Yuzo Koshiro.
Cool.
the Sega CD version of Eye of the Beholder slaps though.
That is not the music that you should have gone with for that game.
What's the music for the game? Like, what kind of music is it?
It's
It's
Yuzo
Yuzo
Koshiro,
Koshiro.
so it's like weird synthy.
Like his- It's like so that game came out 1 year before Streets of Rage 2. And you can tell that he's getting there to like the Streets of Rage like his all-time bangers. But yeah, imagine like the soundtrack from Streets of Rage playing while you're playing Eye of the Beholder, like this old school gold box goddamn D&D game.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
I like
it's
what I'm-
it's
what
like
I'm hearing.
it's like club music.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very
It's
synthy and
actually,
electronic.
I've used that soundtrack in my pre-stream stuff for a while because it's
But again,
it's a banger.
it's a banger, but again, the problem is like this is very
It doesn't fit. Yes, this
doesn't
very
fit at
slow
all.
first-person blobber.
Where like here it is like Yuzo Koshiro giving you some slaps,
Wait,
right?
why
While
do,
you're
why do I have a headstone here? This is my character's
trekking
name.
through sewers killing goblins.
It's
Like
found my own
level
grave.
2 goblins. Is that a D&D game? Yes.
All right, so enough about that.
Eye of the
Back to
Beholder
this
is
game.
like that's still AD&D, right?
Almost certainly.
If it's before the year 2000, then yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's
Alright,
still Gold
so-
Box?
Remember? No,
Is that
it's not
first?
Gold Box
No, you're right. It's the Legend series. Okay.
because Gold
So-
Box is
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. So I'm now at the end game area. I'm at the castle
Uh-huh.
with the evil king. And so the outside castle, I was just wandering around that dark forest. There's no enemies there, to set the mood. But there's 2 paths you can go down. You can just go straight to the castle, or you can go to the Royal Cemetery and play through the first level of Kingsfield 1.
Oh, so they did the Pokemon. They did the Pokemon Gold and Silver, right?
Yeah, where you just go to like the first game's region.
Also, I know almost nothing about the game. Brayden, what is Eye of the Beholder 2 actually a disappointment, or is it a
no. It's
fun?
3 is the one that was not made by Westwood.
Okay, so
Yes,
2 is
Johnson,
okay.
this is kind of cool. This is the one kind of cool thing in this game. Like
I
they
forget-
had, like
I
this is
can
the
import
music
your
from the first one.
characters
Hey,
from
hey,
1 to 2.
it's the skeleton. Does ever remember the skeleton behind the hidden wall?
Yeah.
in the opening area.
Not since you came back to Anne Orlando in Dark Souls 3.
Yes. Also, you get a shitty first level shield in this chest, like you do in the first game, even though that shield is good for the beginning of the game. Also, fun thing: the hidden doors in the first game you just walk through. They're just walls you can walk through. Here, they're actual doors. These textures are different. They're updated. the music has been updated, but this is the music from the first game. This feels different, like the area. It feels like a different area, but it's still fun to have this layout. Just like as an optional end-game area for Kingsfield 3. So the thing with this game is there are two endings. There are two whole endings. There are twice as many endings in this game as the previous games. So these two endings. The first ending you get is you just
Giant cockroach.
no, that's not a cockroach. You just go
Hey,
to the
it was
castle
a big bug
and kill the
or a
king.
mouse.
You just kill the king dead like you're supposed to, and that's it. And you get the first ending. The true ending you get by going off into the first area from the first Kingsfield game, the Royal Cemetery. You go fight a boss. Use a teleporter to get to the last area from the first game, and you talk to Gyra. Gyra's there, even though you killed him in the second game. He's here chilling. You talk to him, and he remakes the Moonlight Sword for you, because the Moonlight Sword isn't broken. You can find it. I found it. It's in my inventory, and it's broken. So if he remakes the Moonlight Sword, when you go confront your father, the king, who's gone crazy, evil because of Seath, because Seath is actually evil. Shock, shock. You will fight Seath instead and get the true ending of the game.
Again, I don't see anything wrong with this. This sounds completely normal.
Yeah, no, this is the most interesting thing in this game.
And? Yes, and?
Yeah, I'm just saying, this is like the one, like, genuinely interesting part of this game.
So you said something nice about this game?
Yes, and this might be the one thing that I say about the game. So, there it is, folks. My one nice thing about this game. Hey, it's the mummies. I remember the mummies. These idiots. These chuckle fucks. You know, I would have thought they would have dealt with the mummy problem they had in the cemetery in between the first game and now.
Listen, you know, there's just not enough federal funding to deal with the mummy problem.
Oh, exactly. Oh, so I think these drops are a random number. So each enemy has like a random drop between within a certain range. So the 102, which is a coincidence.
Yeah.
So chat was mentioning it.
I always forget. Has it been like basically pretty much public knowledge that Natoshi Zin is in a window seat in From Software and doesn't
Yes.
actually have any creative freedom or
Yes.
power anymore?
Yes. Okay, so this is the path that would take you to the room with the infinite spawning enemies. The first game, that's been sealed off. Good for them. Here is the little chapel. Is there an enemy in here? Like, who's throwing magic around? Oh, there's an enemy in here. It's this guy. What's this guy doing here? Alright, so if this is... So, for this to be a real true reference to Kingsfield 1, then this save point up here needs to crash my game. Yeah, I keep hearing about the Evergrace OST, and I'll hear it when I hear it.
It's
It's
iconic. I also don't. It's the only thing in that game that is that manic and crazy. So like the idea that
10
The
gold.
entire sound.
Fantastic.
The entire soundtrack is not that manic. I'll just say that.
All right. So if this is a real reference, my game crashes right now. Oh, my game doesn't crash. Lame. Oh, it's just taking a while. This is a long save. Ah, my game didn't crash. Okay, so this isn't a real reference to Kingsfield 1. So is the arrow trap still here? No? Are the poison pits still here? No poison pits, I cleaned that up. And this teleport is probably gone, because there's no level 2. Oh, there's a body where the teleporter should be. Who's this? Dead. Dead. Okay. So yeah, so this is where the teleporter was for the second level in the original game. So that's gone, and there's another room with a boss fight and a teleporter to the final level from the first game. Oh yeah, no, Cuckoo Music. Go look up my YouTube channel for my playthroughs. I guess the first part of my playthrough of the first game. Yeah, the save points crash the game in the fan translated version. It's very funny. And this is like a commonly known problem for everyone using the fan translation of the first game. Oh yeah, I remember this room. This is where the shopkeeper was.
But they're not here.
Oh shit, he's here! Why is he still
Oh, wait.
here? What the fuck
he
is he
dead?
doing here?
Should he be dead?
Is he dead? Can't talk to him. Oh wait, no. Hey, he talks to me. After Gar was defeated by Alexander, he tried to recover in the depths of his tomb. But because of Meryl Ur's victory over them... Who the fuck is Meryl Ur? Oh well. The hope of recovery diminished. Gyra's consciousness is filled with hatred against Seath. It exists solely for the hope that Gyra's sword will be restored. Okay. Gyra and Meryl Ur, who was called back from the dead... Oh, is Meryl Ur the mini-boss from the first game? Huh. Are amongst the most loathsome and lowly creatures in existence. I pity them. But even more, I pity King Alfred. May his soul soon be put to rest. Well, I'm not allowed to die. What am I waiting for? Oh god. This poor man. Hey, this was the, like, main shopkeeper room in the first game. I spent a lot of time in here. Alright, so of course I remember this room. Hey, treasure chest. 100 gold. Fantastic. Alright, so Gyra's here. That's what that guy told me. Gyra's here and he wants revenge for being murdered in the last game. Which makes sense. You'd want revenge for getting murdered. Alright, so the fireplace is gone. Because there was a fireplace over here, I think. Oh. Well, so the first Kingsfield is easy to remember because of how small it was. Like, there weren't a lot of areas in that game. Look at this texture. Good god. There weren't a lot of areas in that game, so and you had to kind of carefully, like, crawl your way through them. So it's easier to remember them. Also, it was only like 2 months ago, so if it had been like 2 years, then this would be like vague nostalgia. But it was like 3 months, so it's like, oh yeah, I was just here. Alright, what's the way out again? Okay, that's the way out. But yeah, I think after I'm through with this dungeon, I'm probably calling it for the night, because after this is the castle, which is the end game. and I don't think I'll beat this game today. So if anyone's gonna stream, this is like, I don't know, 20-minute warning or something.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat food, and I might do something.
Okay. Alright, then I will be here until you get back. Oh, I remember these guys now. Oh, these guys were from like level 3 in the first game? Yeah, I think these guys suck. I don't like them. I actually want to kill these guys. Because they're a pain in the ass. Birdite. Alright, so through there is a boss fight, so let's explore a bit more. I do appreciate that they have the starting enemies in what was the starting level of the first game, instead of having high level enemies. That would be appropriate for where it is in this game. You know, trying to be consistent like that is a nice touch. But this is also just reminding me that I like King's Field 1 more than I like this game. Which is kind of funny. I think I've said it before, but King's Field 3 had that weird effect on me, similar to when I played Virtual Hydlide, where I got to the, I suffered through to the end, and then I thought, you know what, I could do that again. Which is the most sicko thoughts I've had in my head.
Yeah, but you're sick.
Because I'm sick. But King's Field 2, I did not have those thoughts. I did not think that sure, I could do that again. Because I enjoyed that less than the first King's Field. Alright, there's that guy. Just keeps shooting off magic. Kind of annoying me. Alright, go into this room. This room was full of traps and a hassle. Oh, they're just killing each other. Love to see it. Yeah, that's right. I'm Cuckoo Music. Virtual Hydlide. I played that game to completion and then wrote a big blog about it. Probably, actually, that was my best writing so far, I think. But yeah, I
did a lot of research for that thing.
I did a lot of research for that thing. I'm actually proud of that one. Yeah, so I played Virtual Hydlide, got to the end in like 3 hours, and then thought, you know what, I could do that again. That wasn't that bad. Which is a sign of mental problems. Oh, what the fuck is this guy? Good God, who's this guy? Ow, okay, that hurts a lot. Let's change my magic here to something powerful. It's the most powerful thing I have. Let's try freeze. Oh, this thing. That doesn't do anything to him. Oh, I cannot back away from him. He is fast. This guy is fast. Yeah, that damage is increased. I'm going to use items to heal here. Also, I think this is the first boss fight of the game. If I'm remembering correctly, which is very funny. Magic learn. What magic did I learn? Did I learn new magic? It said I learned Earth Wave. Earth Wave. Did I have that? Oh, wait. Vortect. What the fuck is Vortect? Huh. So the enemy has to stand still for that to work. Noted. Weird. Why is that earth magic?
Earth, wind, and fire, baby.
I mean, yes, I know, but why is that earth magic? Let's try a different magic. Let's try tornado. Oh, that missed. But he missed too. This guy's a lot of health. Hey, I killed him. And he turned into a sword. Sword. Is this Gyra's sword? Oh, that's Seath's sword. Okay. Alright, so I need to look at the guide for this next part. This next part is a little bit tricky. Okay, so this is going to transport me to the final area from the first game. The one where I got stuck at, if anyone remembers that. So let's see here. So I need to run through the room because there's going to be demons there with the nuke spells again, as you do. So run through there, run across that bridge again, get to the boss room. But instead of doing a boss fight, I will need to use an item? Huh. Okay. Anyway, let me heal. Click save. Alright, let's do this. We'll just Leroy Jenkins my way through here. Oh. Yeah, this area sucks. Oh wait, those aren't demons. What are these guys? These are just... Oh, those are jumping knights. Oh, I hate these guys so much. They don't jump as high, but I still hate them so much. Like, I thought this was the nuke room. I thought I was gonna get nuked. But oh no, is this... This is the room with the big guys. Yeah, look at that big guy. He's such a big guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so big. But where are the big snakes or scorpions? There were big scorpions here before. I remember the big guy room. The big guy room. Shit, what's the right teleporter? This? No, that was not the right teleporter. Alright, I am kind of nervous going back to this area again because I have bad memories, let's say, of the upcoming room. But this room is probably the last good grind spot in the game, most likely. As it was in the first Kingsfield. I haven't really needed to grind that much here, except for the one thing. Alright, does this take me where I want to go? Oh, yep. Oh, fuck me! Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Fuck! Fuck! Fuck me! Get the fuck away from there, Jesus! Great, now I'm here again. I'm here at everyone's favorite spot, hiding behind this specific pillar.
Hello, I'm back.
I'm hiding behind this specific pillar again, just like old times.
I ate half a sandwich.
I'm proud of you.
It was good.
Oh, you see, I'm getting like some PTSD flashbacks from being in this room. This is a bad room.
Master, what should I stream today?
The worst thing you have. All right.
So Lifeline?
But you told me that you finished that game.
No, I didn't.
Did you get to the part where she changed outfit?
No.
Oh. Then I should play that. Oh, Lionheart. So in the first game, this was the final boss room. These giant faces here just shot off an endless stream of wind magic, kind of creating an area of denial effect in the front part of this room. And across this chasm was the final boss, which was an evil tree, you see. And I needed to use a very specific kind of magic to kill the evil tree. It was the biggest pain in the ass possible. But here, in this game, I need to, yes, go look it up. It was the most evil tree. I need to use this. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
like
doing
Final
something.
Fantasy V, an evil tree.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, pre-rendered cutscene.
Chris, you want to finish?
They learned how to make pre-rendered cutscenes. Those mad
you wanna
lads.
finish Obscure?
No.
No.
I don't have
Okay.
it. I don't have it. Or I do have it, I just am not set up to do that.
Okay.
A pre-rendered
You don't need to own
cutscene.
the game, to be clear.
I didn't set things up for you.
Okay. You don't have a controller.
All right, crossing the
It's
bridge,
just- no.
and then going through this teleporter. This teleporter should take me to Gyra's dimension, I'm guessing. Oh, look at this! Am I inside Gyra? Yo! Alright, this is pretty good. This part specifically is pretty good. There's the Moonlight Sword.
You know, Boardmaster, you sound like you're having a good time.
I think with this one specific area, I'm having a good time. And that's that. So Gyra doesn't say anything to me. Doesn't acknowledge me. It's just, yeah, sure. Use the sword. All right, so everyone's favorite thing to do. Look at our stats. All right, 128, 76, 98. 128, 76, 98. 137, 77, 93. That's somewhat better. Yeah, that's better. That's better. This is a better sword. Still recharges fast. Can I do the thing? Wait, it doesn't do the thing? Why doesn't it do the thing? Ah, no, that's the spell I had equipped. Well, shit, it doesn't do the thing. Yeah, it's not doing the thing. I mean, that's my tornado spell I have equipped. So let me just unequip spells here. Yeah, so let's... Yeah, it's not doing the thing. Or... Yeah, no, it's not doing the thing. It doesn't do the thing. I'm doing it right now. It doesn't do the thing. What's my stat? I mean, I have a power of 82. Magic, light magic is 90, so if the 80-80 rule is still around, then that should be working, but it might be a different rule now. Either way, I'm not going to use that fucking sword magic. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. I refuse. So there, Lionheart, how about that? But the real question is, do I try to go back through this gauntlet of bullshit, or do I warp to the Hill of Prayer? I'm gonna warp the Hill of Prayer. That room scares me. I'm not... Yeah, I'm not going back there. Okay, so I now have the Moonlight Sword, meaning I'm going to get the true ending. I'm gonna get the true ending, everyone. Oh, but the Moonlight Sword doesn't have all the regen properties of the Triple Fang. Oh yeah, there's almost certainly a gauntlet of bullshit in someone's, like, Dungeon Master setup. Almost certainly. Anyway, let's
The
right-
Gauntlet of Bullshit is just Gary Gygax's code name for Tomb of Horrors.
There you go. Alright, let's run past all of the ghosts. Hey, I'm not being shot at. Where are the ghosts? Are the ghosts gone? Oh, no, I'm being shot at. There's a ghost. Alright, let's open this door very slowly while the room loads. Run through this big room. Open this door very slowly while this room loads. And then we're back in the castle exterior. I'm only at 1:40 in the game. Huh. How long is this end game? Well, let's get the save point and then decide if I want to do this now or do this another time. Running to the save point. There's the save point. Saving. I mean, I have all the highest level equipment. Level 31 is pretty good for an end game. You know, I have tons of healing items. Do I just go for it? Yeah, what do I have here? So I have 17 moonstones. That's a lot. 4 gold potions is pretty good. I still do not know what the hell these picks are used for. What does Lens Ring do? Oh well. The world will never know. All these keys. I have a bunch of arrows. I have a bunch of herbs and antidotes. I have this one liquid. I have 12 dragon crit crystals. So I'm about as well equipped as I was going into the final boss of Kingsfield 1, which was very well equipped. Okay, so Ah, thank you, Cuckoo Music. Yes, it is my proudest work that I've done. I hope you find it informative.
Is it performance art? Would you call that blog performance art?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Where you actually did research.
I mean, it's an
So-
article. I would be pretentious enough to call it like an article.
Yes, I mean, both of us are guilty of writing way too much for free. Alas, neither of us, including even Arbitrary Water, have ever come close to upping Gold Sun's fucking Dick Marcinko blog.
Oh no. No.
That is
That is still maybe the greatest blog ever published on Giant Bombs.
Yes.
that's like something that could have been posted on like Waypoint or something, but instead,
Like an actual article.
yeah, like an actual researched article
Yeah.
done by a competent person.
Still flabbergasted that that is a real thing. That, man,
Yeah.
fuck,
no,
man,
that was something.
right?
Yeah, I know, that was something. Okay, so how involved is this final castle? It seems pretty big. It seems pretty big. And I'm not sure if I have enough corridor keys.
Here, I'll post a link to this.
Yeah, no, that's always a good thing to read every now and then.
God, Jesus! Like, it took me like multiple days to finish it too. Like,
Oh
it's,
yeah.
it's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. Okay, so corridor keys are a big deal. Do I need to get
Like, I
those?
would have, if we're being perfectly honest, like selfishly, I would have maybe broken that into multiple blogs rather than one big thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so I only get one corridor key by going through the level itself. So I need a second corridor key. Do I have a corridor key? I don't have a corridor key on me. Huh. Okay. Okay, yeah. I can do this. Alright, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh, wrong direction. Alright, let's see if I can just... Should I just try to run straight to the boss, or... like, do the looting? How about I run to the boss, see if that works. If I get killed, I come back another day and do the looting. Wait, is this the right direction? Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's go. Soldier's body. Oh, that's a dragon. Okay. Ooh, they're not happy to see me. These guys also not happy to see me. Oh, they died in one hit though. Oh, that's nice. So I don't have the keys to open this stuff. So I need to go to the basement, I think. I need to go to the basement. Okay. So that's running all the way around. Save room? Save room. Yeah, let's save here. Alright, so I'm going to run to the basement, grab a key, run out of the basement, then run in through the long way through this level, grab a key, get to the door to second level, use the 2 keys, and run to the final boss. That's the plan. How does everyone like that plan?
I like that plan.
Oh, that's high level magic. That's no good. It's a very long run, by the way.
Fine.
Right past this ghost. I'm basically doing Resident Evil strats right now. Just running past everything. Alright. This music's pretty good. This is good music. I like this music. Alright, some more brown corridor screenshot. More brown corridors. Go into here. Alright, so I want to... oh, dodge this guy. Dodge this guy. These guys are all very unhappy that I'm dodging them. Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't want anything to do with that. Nope. Nope is a very good movie, by the way. Ah, I'm stuck. Fine, I'll fight the guy. Alright, want to go in here. What the hell is this? There's a guy in a wall. He doesn't seem happy to be there. Oh no, am I slowed? What's going on here? This feels weird. This game feels weird all of a sudden. Why is this guy ascending? Why are you ascending? Get down here. Fight me like a ghost. Okay, there we go. Oh hey. That's a stone. That's convenient. Okay, so open this chest. That's nice to have around. I'm fighting against every instinct in my body by not looting this place methodically. Alright, key number 1. I might as well do a heal. Alright, so run back up the stairs. I should probably get a screenshot of those weird hands. Doesn't kill this guy. Might get in the way. My screenshot of the weird hands. What the fuck's up with these hands? Oh, that's the dude's face in the ground. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck with this. I'm out. Have fun being you, I guess. Alright, yeah, so good on them for having for saving their gnarliest enemies for the in-game area. Good job, they figured out how to make a video game. Which I know is surprising for everyone to hear.
I am surprised.
Okay, so this last key is going to be all the way over there. That's gonna be fun. Oh, that's the room with the dragons. Very fun. Alright, keep an eye out for a door. There's a door somewhere along here. I'm gonna hug the wall and just face plant. I guess it's a hidden door? It's weird to put a hidden door here. As like a back entrance if you didn't have... Well, it's good it's here because I didn't find that key on the Hill of Prayer. So I'd be kind of screwed if there wasn't a hidden door here. And should be in the right area. Just dragging my face against the wall, looking for a door. Nope, definitely not there. Don't you love dragging your face against the wall, looking for some secret doors? You know, back when video games were video games. Ah, there we go. Alright, through the secret door. Yeah, this does count against the game, the fact that I would not have gotten in here at all if not for the secret door. Oh. Oh, not these guys. Level up, that's nice. Oh, okay, an X. Okay, going down here. Alright. Ah, fuck. Dragons. That sounded bad. Alright, in this room, I need to deal with this guy. Ooh, that's a lot of fire. How many hits does he take? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. With the Moonlight Sword. That's a dragon, alright. Body, Dead body of Int. What the hell's Int? Ah, there we go. Alright, key get. Run back through all this bullshit. Whoa. Did he just see me zoom there? I think I just zoomed. How did that happen? I think I found a movement exploit, maybe? I'm not entirely sure what happened. Run past these idiots. Run past these idiots. And definitely run past these idiots. So there's the front door I was supposed to come through. So turn, go to the door to the second floor. Oh, okay, I tried to kill these idiots. They're kind of in my way. Oh, I don't like that spell at all. Oh, I don't like their night heads. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, I don't like any of their attacks. Even in the slightest. Oh, I don't like any of this. No me gusta nada. Oh, don't like any of this. Oh, come on. Just find him, get there. Okay. Just find the hitbox. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt again. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was only one of them. I can just stay behind the asshole. And that's done with. Oh, Moonstone. That's nice. Okay. Alright, so let's get these corridor keys. Oh, eat this moon. Earth crystal. Key of the corridor. That in there. Put that in there. Alright. So, 2/3 of the way through this castle. Easy peasy. So there's a giant loot room off to one end up here. Is this even worth going to? Nah, I'm not gonna go to it. Alright, so the last two games had the run up to the final boss be filled with just every imaginable piece of bullshit. What's in store for me here? These guys. Oh, I don't like these guys at all. Yeah. And just like with the last two games, I am running past everything. Hey, save room.
That's a valid way of playing.
That's the only way to play. Alright, so this is the last save room of the game. I hope you're excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Thank you. So depending on how this goes, I could either have 10 minutes left or 30 minutes left in the game. Alright. Let's get going. So I need to...
Oh, speaking of fighting games,
Uh-huh.
from our conversation from an hour ago, apparently DNF Duel is free on the Epic Games Store right now.
Is that game good?
People sure did stop talking about it the week after it came out.
Hey. Ooh, I do not like the way these spells sound. These guys are throwing nukes. They're throwing nukes. Can you believe it, everyone?
My general feelings on Korean mobile games
Uh-huh.
that are then turned into fighting games using ArcSys tech.
Ooh, I do not like the sounds those spells make. That sounds like an area of effect spell. I don't like that at all. I am clenching. That's the wrong door. That's the wrong door. This is the hallway. Okay, here's the hallway to the final boss. Final boss hallway. The final boss of the trilogy. I beat this boss. I'm done with the King's Field for a very long time. Here we go. Okay. I have to go in here. My father's in here. I have to kill my father, and then I can move on to Armored Core. Just have to kill my father.
A great game. Armored Core.
Hopefully, a better game than this. Oh wait, no, but my father's going to turn to Seath because I have the Moonlight Sword. So there's going to be some lore happening here.
Oh. Lore of the Rings?
Lore of the dragons. Impudent mortal, you dare to stand before the awesome power of King Alfred? Oh wait, this auto goes. I'm turning my mic down because I might be shouting here. I did not read all that, but I'm guessing he talked shit to me.
He's like, wah ha ha ha.
What the fuck is this? It's just a big room with a normal guy. It's a big room with a normal guy. It's one of these boss fights. It's just a big room with a normal guy. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's when you fight Radagon.
I just need to hit him. I just need to hit him a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, he knocks me back so far, and then he nukes me. Jesus, fuck. Oh, this is just the guy from the last game all over again. Fuck me. Why are they all like this? Just need to hit him a bunch. Just need to hit him a bunch. Just need to hit him a bunch. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta go up and I gotta whack him and not get whacked by him, if you know what I mean. Does magic do anything to him? Strength up, that's nice. Oh boy. I just can't tell if I'm doing any damage. So I guess that's one thing Dark Souls has on this game, is that there's health bars in Dark Souls. And health bars are good. I like health bars. I approve of health bars. Health bars are a good thing to have in a video game. Let's just go all out on this motherfucker here. Oh, just get around him. Nope. It's too bad that doesn't freeze a guy in place like I did in the last game. Ooh, don't like that spell at all. That's a bad spell. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, don't like that spell. Still don't like that spell. I've never liked that spell. Alright, he's getting friskier, so maybe I'm getting close to the end here.
Yes.
Hey, I got him. First try, every try.
You did it. You overcame your father, finally.
Yes, I killed my dad. Yeah, he dead. Uh-oh, the tapestry's burning. Well, why is it burning from further than the... Oh.
It's a very cool firewall texture.
Oh, his ghost. He has a ghost. Can this be true? Lyle, is it really you that I see in the man before me? That it has come to pass that you are my savior, my son, yada yada. Moonlight sword. Oh, it's a powered up Moonlight Sword now. Look at that.
Oh. An even greater Moonlight Sword.
Yes, it's a Moonlight Greatsword, maybe. And it's not yet come, my son. We must still destroy Seath, the White Dragon of the Darkness. With the dragons of the Valid both gone, we can return to peace. Okay, then. So you see, the good dragon and evil dragon are both bad, and you have to kill both dragons, and only in a godless world will you find peace. Oh, I can heal. Sword.
I just realized that I muted myself and I forgot to unmute, and I was trying to have conversation with you guys, and I made a classic Brady.
That's very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Not so funny now, isn't it?
Classic Brady.
I mean, it's still very funny.
Listen, sometimes you want to drink water, but not into a microphone.
You know,
When
I
does he
was
not want to
honestly-
do that?
I was honestly drinking and eating something because I respect, you know, the commitment.
I've
Oh,
also
thank you.
The stream features.
I've thought about getting a stream deck.
Oh, what the fuck is this thing? This is
Fighting on the
Seath?
moon. It's Final Fantasy IV. You're fighting on the moon.
What the fuck? Okay, I just
Yeah, you're fighting Zeromus.
Alright, so I instantly took all the damage. And all the screen bob. Stop bobbing my screen, motherfucker! Ah, stop it!
This is a house of God. You don't need to swear that.
This is my least favorite.
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I think, I think ZP has gone and seen this. This is just the Mass Effect ride.
Uh-huh. Just Mass Effect ride? What do you mean by that?
There's a Mass Effect
There's a Mass
ride.
Effect. There's a Mass Effect ride.
I'm being lit the fuck up. Holy shit.
Did you not know this, Swordmaster?
No, I don't know that! I don't know it. I can't dodge anything. I just want to hit him. I just want to hit the guy. Ah, God.
This is like something from like 3 or 4 years ago. 2019. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck me. God damn it.
Yeah, but remember, this park is closing.
Oh, boy. Am I blowing up my microphone? Do I need to turn myself down?
I mean, you probably are.
This is just the Elden Beast? Is that the final boss of the Elden Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay, so that boss would be fine if it wasn't for the screen bomb. Oh boy. Alright, so I think that Vortec thing is probably the best magic to use. If magic does anything to him at all, actually. Which could very easily be that magic does nothing to him. Alright, so just go in, no talking, it's just on. It's just on like Donkey Kong. Gonna duck and weave, spawns, do that.
Can't you shoot beams of light at him? With the sword, because it's the Moonlight Sword?
No, I can't.
Wow.
I wish I could. It'd be nice if I could.
SMH.
Oh, fuck.
Video game.
Fucking fuck. What? He disappeared? Oh, that's not cool. Why is he invisible? I want to be invisible.
Be better.
Yeah, I probably should just be better, because then I can go invisible. Alright, so is he hitting himself? What the fuck is happening in this boss fight? Like, is he damaging himself? That's what I want to know. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hate it when that happens. Like, how is this the final boss? Well, I guess it's the Druid boss, I suppose. But, like, he thinks this is... Oh, God, I need to heal. That's a new attack. not going down, huh? I like it when he stands there. He's absorbing all the punishment. Oh god.
You know what? No, I don't want to talk about this.
What the
I'll
fuck?
just say, no. You know what? No.
What? What's up? What's up?
I don't get the whole discourse about not talking about the leaks for
Oh,
Insomniac.
this is
What?
a whole thing.
What's the whole thing?
I don't get what.
So the Insomniac leak, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay. A lot of stuff has leaked.
Like, is it?
What
is
if
it
I
like
told you?
scandals, or is it just games?
It's their games, their trailers, and also it seems like the person who's holding Insomniac ransom is leaking, like doxing.
There's
actual
also
Oh.
personal information. Like
Oh, that's bad.
it's not just
It's a bad situation.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
like it. Oh my god, this guy's
Uh,
should just die already?
And the ransom, the source of the ransoming is a group that has basically been one of the most verdant perpetrators of holding hospitals and medical providers hostage.
Yeah.
Oh, so real bad guys.
Really,
Yeah.
really bad people. But what's
So,
come out
yeah.
of it is a group of people who are saying that the reporting, in particular, I guess Jeff Grubb kind of like started this, like in talking about the specifics of what has happened. I guess some people view it as like profiting from the misery of that Insomniac is suffering. And so it's led to this discussion like, should you make profit off of discussions of leaks? It perpetuates this behavior. And it's like,
people are just gonna find it elsewhere, and they're going to find it with the personal information.
and then also it's like,
Hey, you know what? This boss,
all of the stuff about Edward Snowden was like a national security risk, and yet all of the major publications and news reporters talked about it and reported on the details that they got from the data leaks there. I'm not trying to say that people's livelihoods and well-being is not at risk with these hacks, but I feel like most of the people have been talking about, yes, this is what happened, here are the possible impacts, boom, 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 boom.
And like, you know, you have some people being like, oh, here's, you know, there is some actual like serious big deal like corpo business stuff that leaked as part
Yeah.
of this.
Which is
Like,
not great.
A lot of graphs from Sony. But on the other hand, like, hey, guess what? That Wolverine game,
Looking pretty
Probably.
okay.
it seems like it might be okay.
It look-
Even that early footage actually made me go, yeah, this seems okay.
looks like they're going for a hard M.
He's stabbing people.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like the idea that people are not allowed to even talk about it to any detail, I just don't get it.
I don't get it. And I think part of it is also like there are also people being like, you're ruining the surprise for the gamers.
Fuck off. Like,
And
people
to
have been
those people, I would like to say, fuck off.
I mean, I'm
Oh no,
guilty.
they're gonna make a third Borgmaster. Insomniac is going to make a third Spider-Man game
I'm shocked. Why'd you
sometime
tell me
within the
that?
next 5 years.
I'm shocked. Why'd you tell me that? That was supposed to be a surprise.
I'm sorry to ruin the surprise for you.
But like literally, like you joke, Porkmaster, but that's people who are like sending harassment to these journalists. It's like, you've ruined the surprise. I should have been able to find that out on my own terms, not your terms, bad.
Why
that's-
won't the corporations advertise to me?
Yeah, those people are children. I don't care what they think.
Yeah, no, like to be clear, the doxing stuff
That's bad.
heinous.
Yes. Oh, why am I being thrown everywhere? What's going on? Where am I? Am I even damaging him?
But I feel like,
Hey!
as a reporter, I should say yes. The developer is being doxxed. Everyday workers in this
Oh,
studio
God.
are being targeted. Medical information is at risk, and this particular group that has targeted.
What the fuck is this cutscene?
This reminds me of that game that I played last year. What was it? Dragon Warrior? Or not Dragon Warrior?
No, it's different.
What was that adventure game?
Dragon Lore.
Dragon Lore.
Dragon Lore, yeah. 3DO one?
God, Dragon Lore is great.
Oh, I did it. I beat the game. I
How you feel?
I didn't even do anything in the
How do
final
you feel?
dungeon. And I beat the game. I just ran through the final dungeon and beat the game. I was kind of under leveled. I didn't even use all my items. I am the greatest Kingsfield player of all time. Ask me anything about Kingsfield.
When are you gonna play Kingsfield: The Ancient City?
When I get to it. Is this better than Dark Souls? Yes. Next question. Let me look at this cutscene. So that sword is sucking in all the evil in the world. I'm guessing.
It's a giant sucking sound. Ross Perot was right all along.
Exactly. Wait.
God.
Kids don't know who Ross Perot is.
Kids
Do-
these days
do,
don't know
do you
who
think Ross
Perot is.
Perot? Do you think Ross Perot, as a libertarian, is pro-Trump or would have been pro-Trump or anti-Trump?
I think he would have been dead. Dead.
I know
Which
he's
was that?
dead, but like I know he's dead, but I'm just saying.
Probably pro. Listen, they
Probably pro-Trump.
probably pro-Trump. Listen, you have fucking Rand Paul who briefly pretended to be like, oh, I just
Yo, this narration. Shut the fuck up, this narration.
Quell the darkness born in the hearts of man and beasts alike. As long as
This
your
is
line
great.
reign, you shall be known as the Golden Kings, and peace shall reign in your world. With the lesser paths of power coming into alliance, there's no longer need of me. I will finally return
Yeah,
to
I thought that this
Silvar.
was Arby
Your
narrating.
courage and vigilance has returned the light to your world.
thought I was doing a
For
silly
this,
voice.
I grant you
Yeah.
back the life of your queen to be.
Oh my
The darkness
God.
enveloped Lynn's body, but her spirit remained pure to the light.
Oh, so Lynn is the
Peace,
romantic
Golden
interest.
King.
But isn't she much older than? Whatever. Yeah, Lynn's an elf who was much older than us, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Alright, end credits. Yeah, there's a happy ending, because they weren't planning on coming back to this. Actually, no. You know what? No. The last two games also had happy endings. They just have all the horrible things happen, like, off-screen in between games. Map organizer. Oh, then a bunch of names that aren't under any department. That's interesting. Sound Kids again, Koji Endo. Just spelled differently here, different romanization for his name. That's interesting. That's a large localization team.
I mean, there's a lot of text.
There isn't that much text, really. I mean, like, there are whole ass JRPGs being translated by like 2 people in these days. I am finally free of this hell of my own making. And that's the end. Cool. Ooh, who's streaming?
Rio is, and Relkin is.
Wait, Braden, are you not going to stream?
I am. Yes, I'm just trying to get something to work, and it's not working,
Oh.
and it makes me sad.
Oh.
All right, we'll
Because
stick around.
I wanted
Yeah.
to,
We
I
can
wanted
hang
to-
We'll
out.
stick around.
We can hang out
I
on
wanted
this
to-
end screen.
No, it's fine. I got backups on backups.
Yeah, no, I'm good hanging out. I'm good calming down a bit from that boss fight. That was
So,
a boss fight.
do you feel like, so how are you ranking 1, 2, and 3 at this point? 1 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 3 at the top, or did you like 2 more than 3?
I liked 1 more than either of these.
Oh, really?
My joke from after I finished that game that it would end up being my favorite has come true. Because the world is a very silly place. Yeah, this game is technically, on a technical level, the best one. Right? It runs better, the levels are bigger, there's more enemy variety, there's more stuff, more NPCs, it's a plot that you can follow from beginning to end. You know, there's actually some good looking a handful of good looking pre-rendered cutscenes in the game, like especially when you get the magics, especially the water magic scene was pretty good, and the Gyra scene was pretty good. You know, that was a fun reference back to Kingsfield 1 there at the end. Having 2 endings was something that I didn't know they had the technical skill to do in FromSoft, so you know they're growing in their abilities in making games by having two whole endings.
Okay, it seems like I'm gonna have to install some unofficial patches. So
yeah.
Alas, no Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth today.
Oh.
So I will play I don't know, Thief or
Right.
something.
Okay. But the spark isn't there for this, right? It doesn't have. It didn't feel like they were doing something weird, or I'm not gonna say transgressive, but like I guess transgressive to good game design that you saw with the first 2 games. Like playing those, it's like, why would anyone make this? This is bizarre. Like this is definitely much more normal by their standards.
Also, I want to point out that the latest edition of the Giant Bomb Album Club is classical music because I fucking cursed them.
Oh.
We're
How'd you-
listening to The Miraculous Mandarin by Bella Bartok.
Is it Mandarin music?
No, it's
Oh,
a horror ballet.
Horror ballet. That's fun. Ooh, So I actually have a spreadsheet where I'm screenshotting all these credits in each game, and I'm tracking the people in the spreadsheet from game to game. To try to track, I guess, the technical and creative talent throughout FromSoft's early years. This will probably be unfeasible once I get to the PS2 and PS3 games. You know, when the teams go to hundreds of people. But for now, it'll be interesting. You know, like
I'll be back. I gotta do something real quick.
okay, I need to fill time. Fill time. How do I fill time? Filling time. Let's see here. So yeah, so we're just chatting right now. Just chatting. Let's see here. Bye, Lionheart. I mean, if you stick around, I can raid you over to Arbitrary Water. But I get it. What can I do here? Alright, yeah, so this is now just the screw around stream. So who wants to see me be really bad at Darkstalkers? No one? Anyone? So this would have come out in the US around the same time as Kingsfield 3. This game's very low. Yeah, so this was mid-96. Kingsfield 3 was fall 96 in the release. No, so here's the fun thing about this game, about Darkstalkers. So Darkstalkers 2 in North America came out on the Saturn in spring of 96. Darkstalkers 1 came out in North America on the PlayStation in summer of 96. So for North American gamers, Darkstalkers 2 was on consoles before Darkstalkers 1.
Darkstalkers 2 is just a better game.
And also Darkstalkers 2 is a better game, but I don't feel like trying to plug in my Saturn controller and getting it to work on short notice.
Well, listen, we can throw down right now. I'm sure the Capcom Fighting Collection or whatever it's called is on sale right now.
Oh no, so Street Fighter Alpha. Wait, what's this release for Street Fighter Alpha? I think Street Fighter Alpha was also spring of 96. That was like February, March 96 on both consoles. Oh, did I just screw myself? I think I just screwed myself. There's no way to back out of this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Whoops.
Anyway, Borgmaster, how do you feel about haunted mansions?
Oh, like the ride? The ride's kind of boring, if I'm being honest.
How do you feel about the haunted mansion, which apparently cost $120 million?
Which one? The Eddie Murphy one or the new one?
No, the new one. The one with Danny DeVito.
Oh, I didn't see that. How bad was it?
Neither did anyone else. Don't worry.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna play a good game. While waiting for you to set up.
Play? I'm already set up.
Oh, you're set up?
I'm streaming Thief the Black Parade again.
Thief the Black Parade, like the song?
Yeah, like My Chemical Romance, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a young man, my
also,
father
this isn't loading, so cool. It's a good time to raid.
A band to see the Black Parade. When I was a sneaky man, I hid in.
Why isn't this loading?
Yeah, see, here's my very funny parody song. No, apparently, the people who made the mod were like, "This is what happens when you don't Google your title, before you come up with it."